Hello, it's Wednesday. It's tea time with Shirley again. And today I was going to talk about something else and then I can't remember what it was. And in true Shirley style, I'm going to change what I'm going to talk about. And I wanted to talk about trust instead because I just had this message that was a more important thing to talk about. What is trust? And one of the things that I've really realised on my journey, especially, is that trust in myself is just as important as trust in a greater force, and that really to be completely at ease and trust that everything's going to be all right. I've had to be completely at ease and at trust with myself, and that I am enough, and that whatever I need for whatever I'm dealing with in this moment in time, or whatever I'm writing, whatever I'm creating, what I need is already within me, and trusting that. And I think it's the same for us. I think that no one is dealt anything in life that they can't cope with, and that we all have to go through our own journeys and our own struggles so that we can learn how to trust and learn how to accept those parts and journeys that we go through and heal them, and know that we are worthy whatever. And even in writing, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just waffling. I'm just trusting. I am trusting right now that everything I need to say is just going to come out of my mouth without any pre-thought. I mean, I was literally half asleep 10 minutes ago. And I've just trusted that it's all in me already, and that I will be shown what to communicate and how to communicate in the best possible way for whoever watches this. And I'm having to do that with my next book as I write as well. I'm having to trust that everything is already there, and that it's just waiting to come through me. And as I write, I'm getting moments where I'm just completely stuck, and I'm just like, I don't know what to write next. I don't know how this next part leads on to the next part of the story. I know where, like, I have quite a few parts in the story where I know where one part is and where I want my character to go to the next part, but I don't know how to make that transition. And I think that's the same in life, isn't it? I think it's very difficult to make those transitions. And when we know what we want and we know what we have, and when they're not in alignment, we have to kind of make a huge leap of faith sometimes to trust that where we want to go is already there and is already coming to us. So I don't even think this makes sense, but it kind of does as I'm saying it. So anyway, I read out a bit of my story to you last time, and I'm going to read a bit more. So I think last time we'd got to the point where our little character, the rabbit, was going on an upstream paddle. But I'll read a bit further on. So he's already in the boat. He said, "My enthusiasm did not last. The current was strong. The river flowed fast. Determined and headstrong, I kept on going, till my paws were hurting from all the rowing. I put down my oars and decided to rest, letting the river decide what was best. And for a while life felt like bliss, as I slept in the sun, nothing amiss, until I suddenly came to a stop that woke me up with a jolt and a shock. The river was blocked, there was no way through, and sat on the side with a stick to chew was a beaver sat watching me with a smile, and I sensed he'd been there for quite a while. 'Hello,' I called, 'could you help me through?' But he just said, 'Sorry, no can do. This is my dam, and a fine one at that. Climb out of your boat, come sit on my mat.' I did, and we sat and shared our stories. He told me of his dam-building glories. His way of life was different to mine. The way he told it sounded mighty fine. He told me it was the best way to live. He told me to join him. He said, 'Come with.' So off we set, new adventures to see, happy to have a companion with me. It wasn't easy being a beaver. Chopping down trees wasn't much fun either. I gave it my best, but it wasn't for me. My teeth were not made to fell a tree. Bravely I decided to say my goodbyes. I was sore and sad, yet a little more wise." So this little bunny is going on a journey of trust, and he is just the whole premise of the story is that he has to trust that his way of living and his way of life is the right way for him. And hi, Penny. I'm going to jump off in a minute. I don't know who else is on here. But he has to trust that his way of life is right for him, and every step that he has to take is one of trust that the next stage is going to be okay, and the next stage is going to be okay, and that it's okay to leave this beaver alone, and it's okay to trust that it's not his natural instincts, and it's not right for him, even though the beaver's like, it's the best thing, it's absolutely right. So and it's just how I find life, really. Like, I'm at a point now where I've had to make a bit of a statement in my life to sort of say, well, actually, this isn't what I want, and this isn't where I want to go. But I do really want this, and I do really want that. And I've had to kind of say to a couple of people, like, you either follow me and come with me, or you're going to have to let me go and say goodbye, and we're going to have to part ways. And it's a really scary thing to do. It's a huge leap of faith, because it's like we leave the comfort behind and we leave what we know behind. But if we know it's not right in our hearts, or we know it's not going to take us to where we ultimately want to go, we have to trust that it's the right thing to do, and we have to trust that it will all work out right, and whoever's meant to be on that journey with us will come along with us, and whoever isn't won't. And that we always have been helped by everyone that's in our lives, and even if they can be the most horrible or most nasty person in the world to us, they have ultimately helped us, and they've helped us see our strength, they've helped us see who we are, they've helped us find our true grit in life sometimes. And it's just trusting that we're always looked after, and we're always we're always given what we need for our spiritual journey, and for our own evolution, and being committed to that process and trusting in it and trusting in yourself. So there we go. That was a bit of rambling about trust. It kind of went all over the place, a bit like my story and a bit like my rabbit. So I wish you a lovely afternoon. I'll be back next week at 3, and hopefully I shall have finished this book by then. So, okay. Thanks ever so much. Bye, Penny, darling. Take care. Bye.